Hi Gemini, this is going to be reading here for July. Okay, Gemini. Alright, let's see. What's going on, my Gemini? Okay, there's a decision you've made over your household, right? Or you're going to make. Maybe you are responsible for making this decision, right? And you need to be able to explain to others why it has to be this way. You have to stand your ground on why you decided to do it this way. And it's stressing you out. Potentially, like, let's say you haven't had that conversation yet, right? It's stressing you the hell out. How is this gonna go down? You have a feeling that the parties involved won't like it. These are people who are younger than you. These are people who are learning from you. These are people who generally clash with your ideas. I feel like multiple people are involved, right? But one person in particular, they could be an air sign. You may have the most resistance from. You anticipate the most resistance coming from one masculine figure, right? King of Swords. This could be something you're determined in your household. This could be about expenses. Maybe you're picking up a different kind of subscription, right? Or there's a different kind of expense that you have to explain to the people around you, right? This is like the context of the dilemma that I'm seeing, right? And however, the decision is still yours. Maybe you run the show here, right? So you're still going to decide. You don't want to, you don't like stepping on people's toes, right? Unfortunately, you're still going to get what you want. Like what you're going to say is going to happen. But you feel some compassion, right? Okay. How others are seeing you right now is, oh, you don't have compassion. You don't care about us. You're doing this. Like you're around people who are seeing, quite frankly, seeing you as the enemy, seeing you as the person who wants to win, seeing you as, hey, you're hurting us and you don't care. I don't I don't have any sense of what this thing is you're doing to these people. It's a general reading. But you've made an investment and you're going to see it to the end. And you would need more evidence to abandon it, right? Rather than to please people. I see that you're worried if you're going to be happy or be happy around this decision. In the outcome, there is a lot of drama concerning this conversation. It's generally immature chatter. Let's clarify that a little bit. Clarify the Five of Wands, Three of Pentacles, and Ace of Pentacles. Okay, now it all makes sense. Two of Pentacles and Ace of Pentacles. So you are getting into drama concerning a new partnership you have, new partnership, a new sponsorship, some kind of reliable income for yourself, right? Maybe it's a new job for someone, and your family or your comrades. People have a weird way about it because they're scared of what new stability you're walking into, right? They're worried about the difference. This is going to make you more stable. However, it's going to make people around you scared, right? That is the bottom line. Well, okay, that's what I'm seeing for July. So, if there's a person on your mind the most, we're going to do a reading here right now for your energy to them. There's you. And I like the outcome, all right? Gemini to the person Gemini. Gemini, Gemini to the person Gemini. Like, okay, I'm sorry, I was just getting flashbacks to earlier of my day today, and I should tell you this because any vision or reader sees it's part of the sign, right? So I was getting flashbacks to my morning where one of these doctors was responsible for one of our students to present, right? And so when the doctor was looking at this student present, the student was presenting very well, right? And this doctor was just looking at her like she's like giving her the stink eye because the student's presentation was so well. Her presentation, honestly, right? She was presenting a psychiatric patient, right, with the medical mental status exam, whatever. She did it so well. She did it like at a senior doctor's, not a senior doctor's level because they actually also simplify it, but she did it like basically she did it at the level or above the level of the doctor she was presenting for, right? And then the big boss was sitting in the corner listening, right? But the big doctor said, "Hey, present it to her. I'm just doing something, right?" And then it was two women, right? Like the the intern was looking at the student like that, like the whole time. The whole time she was talking and presenting her note, right? This other doctor is looking at her like, are you like serious like that? But not like she had a face on her. It was like it's almost like she couldn't believe it, like that a student is saying it to that detail, right? And trust me, that's not all of us, right? That's just this one try hard student around us, right? Look, everyone is generally good. She just goes the extra mile and it shows. And this doctor was a little taken aback by her pace. That story is very funny because it just shot in my mind, like, for some reason, why I'm talking about this. Okay, Gemini to the person is Gemini, right? Let's not waste your time. My tarot readings are fast. They're not meant to be long. They're stretched out. But when a vision comes like that, right? Gemini to the person is Gemini. When a vision comes like that, we just have to share it with you because maybe it has something to do with your story. I don't know, right? But at the end, she did applaud her, right? She said it was very good. I mean, they kind of moved on from the situation. Like they didn't even like validate her, but I guess that was because like, oh, you're the shit, okay? So we're not gonna compliment you, right? Like they acted like that, right? But then later on, the big doctor did applaud her later, in a way, like, "Oh, you're very prepared. I like you," like that. Small thing. They don't want her head to grow too big or something, right? Okay. Gemini, the person, Gemini. Your cards are the King of Cups, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Two of Wands. Their cards are the Three of Swords, the King of Pentacles, Ten of Swords. The outcome is the Eight of Wands, and the Five of Swords. And the bottom is the Queen of Cups. So you have broken somebody's heart, Gemini. You have broken somebody's heart. You're ready to rebuild things. I feel like you're running some kind of mind game on this person. It's like you love them, but you want to test them first. Kind of this kind of bullshit, right? Pardon my French. Uh, you want to break up to make up. This was your plan all along, and you're just chilling. That's it. Their energy is they're so heartbroken about this. They don't know what to do. They still see you as a very abundant option. You're breadcrumbing them. They're giving it all to you, kind of thing. But this person, at the end of this saga, though, this person is going to start to walk away. They feel like this is too painful. I gotta get out of here. While as you are sitting there, like, oh. This is the choice. Now choose. No, this person's like, all right, you know what? This hurts so bad. You know, I like you a lot, but if it's over, it's over. And they're gonna play into your bluff. Are you gonna say that? Nah, okay. And then I feel like you guys are gonna have a long conversation, a fast-paced conversation, but you both are gonna realize that this is the energy that wins. See how karma is a bitch. Like, for example, you maybe had a smile. Oh yeah, I defeated all of these parties. I'm the shit. But now the person you wanted around, you have some love for them. They're gonna look at you as this. You were this and you won. Oh yeah. Well, now I look at you as this and I lost. But there is a mutual love between you two. There is an understanding between you two. Whatever that means, figure that out. That's on you. Gemini, I love you guys. See you later, right? Bye.